Hey. I did not record an episode of Mom Knows Ball, the Jacksonville Jaguar edition, as I promised after the game for lots of reasons. For those who do not know, the Jacksonville Jaguars lost to the Houston Texans, even though they had a 19-point lead going into the fourth quarter. So the reason I didn't record is because my sons and I were so emotional. We were at the game. We were all excited about the game. And then, the Texans just ripped that victory out of our hands. And we were talking about, okay, why are we so upset? Because we lose games all the time. It was the way we lost. We lost to a backup quarterback. We controlled the game. There's so many other ways we could have lost that game that we would have just said, okay, you win some, you lose some. We could have lost that game to CJ Stroud and been like, yeah, he's the man. He can make things happen. We could have lost that game in like a beat down fashion and we'd be like, oh yeah, stuff happens. We could have gone into fourth quarter with a 1-point lead. It could have been a 7-point lead. It could have been a back and forth game. There are lots of scenarios, but it wasn't. It was a 19-point lead, I think, with 12 minutes left in the game. I think at 12 something they scored a touchdown. So there is a lot of blame to go around, and in a game like that, you look at the part that everybody played: the offense, the defense, the coordinators, head coach. And I know there's been a lot of Trevor Lawrence bashing, and I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon. It was not his best game, and there's a lot of conversation about, is he the dude? I am not qualified to say whether he is or not, but he wasn't the dude on Sunday. Again, lots of blame to distribute across the organization. But when you're the QB, you're the leader of the team. So you you definitely shoulder a lot of the blame. So it's over. We're still in the playoff hunt. We play, I think, the Chargers next week. So we got to get ready for that. So I'm going to watch the film and give you all the tips for victory. But yeah, we're still Duval till you die. And you win some, you lose some. And this one we lost in a fashion that was not pretty. All right. See you later. Bye.